All right. I wanted to wait a little bit, you know. I don't like talking right at the beginning, but I don't like starting the stream and not talking. Hi, chicken sandwich. Don't worry, I'm glad you could stop by. Uh, I will have a great day. I got back a couple days from my trip. So yeah, we'll just be doing a little bit of this game. Then tomorrow we'll also be streaming. So we'll be streaming today and tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Have yourself a lovely day. I'm glad you said hi. It's my favorite thing. But yeah, for oh, hi Shade. How's it going? Been a while. It's been a month and a bit. But yeah, I came back from my trip a couple days ago. And yeah, there's a stream tomorrow. That's crazy. It's quite unusual, you know. Cough. You have the artist role. You could see my art, I guess. You saw what I made. I made the card. So yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what I'll be streaming. I'll probably be streaming some games. Yeah. Let me check what I have on my computer right now. I have a bunch of multiplayer games, but I'm thinking of playing some of the dating sim games. Those ones are just fun. I think I like dating sims. I'm in my dating sim arc. I've been in my dating sim arc. But yeah. Well, great, because this is the first stream. This is the first stream. I got back from Europe literally on the 20th, and I'm a cripple now. Not literally, like I don't have a little like disability placard, but I walk with a cane. Yeah. Went to the doctor today. That's why we were delayed. But yeah, we're just hanging out, having a good time. I'm glad you got out of your box. There's many things that could mean, but I hope you are safe and doing well, you know? Being offline is tricky, but you know, I hope you're doing well, Shade, and I'm glad you got out of your box the day before, kind of thing. Before tomorrow, you know. But yeah. You kind of missed the last few streams. I have a capture card. I played my favorite game of all time on my birthday. I can't remember much because I was off my meds because I ran out of my meds. I'm on my meds today, and so I'm really happy. Where am I? Where am I? Oh yeah, that's because I'm not in Discord. I have to be in my streamer call. Oh, no cameo today, Crowberry. No cameo today. It's probably gonna be later because I have to set up stuff. I got home a couple days ago, so not really enough time to sort my stuff. Boom. But yeah, I would, but I don't have my capture card. I want to play Doom as well. It's my safety game. But yeah, no cameo today. But we hanging out. Hi, I'm back. Welcome to OnlyCans. Hello. All right. We have Full Madame, and we have. I love the bees. I love Honeypot. We have Eternal Devotion. Miss Fishbark. Fishbark. By the way, this one, they screamed in pain and agony, asking for help. And so, you know. What the hell? I don't like that. Alright, we will play the Full Madame. She's Full Madame. The She's company fell on hard times after the departure of its CEO. However, when John Shees III returned a decade later in 2012, he brought the investment money of one of the most prolific Egyptian businessmen, Sahir Sheikh. Sorry, I mispronounced that because there's an H at the end. Sahir Sheikh. I don't know my vowels. I'm sorry. With the capital injection and John's sure leadership at their back, full mesdames thrust Shees to its original glory. Sahir, plenty satisfied with his investment, then entertained John's request to gain access to the country's ancient relics. I like that one. I love those. But I'll probably be making those kinds of things. I don't know how to make moving ones, but this is just a little intro so I can yap and, then do my art later. If you want, in the Discord, in the suggestions, I put the emotes that I'm gonna replace, but if anyone else wants to put it, just go to the suggestions in the Discord and then just put an emote. I think you could do external emotes. If not, just describe it or give a gif of an emote kind of thing. But, yeah. Shees, full mesdames, has pleasured all regions of the Middle East, from the souks of Raid to the shores of the Persian Gulf. Now, even you can experience what can only be described as the timeless taste of fava beans, cooked with the finest of extra virgin oils from the fields. Loves, oil, Dubai, Tum. I like Tum. Tum is good. Dislikes, secrets, bacon, Bebzi, the letter P. The fresh fries. I did that last time. You had to re-download Twitch? Oh, cool. Welcome back. If you have any emotes you want to do, put that in the suggestions in the Discord. That's basically all I said. I also don't know how much you heard about me asking about your box. Not like that. They locked you in they put you in a box. That's what I mean. I don't mean, I didn't mean to, like, anyways, I got back.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, I forgot how weird this is. I like the shades.
Yes.
Exhausted.
Ooh.
If I was a girl, I think I'd love this.
Ooh.
Or if I liked men, it would be different. If I was a girl, I'd like this. Sorry, I have to focus on this can. I have to give this can pleasure.
Yes.
Give me 1 second.
Ooh.
You can judge me the whole time. It's okay. No, I'm a bee. Depraved. But yeah. This is the game I've been playing. It is. Don't have to be a girl to give a can pleasure. Yeah. I got that. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you got out. This is my first stream back. I was in Europe. That's all. I only got a B. Oh, it was that one that I messed up in the beginning. I like the shades. Hello. And then I'll do a highlight reel of all my favorite cans. And if you guys have a favorite can, let me know.
Huh?
I'm mad. I'm gonna rage quit. I'm not. I'm just gonna talk to you guys. I'm not gonna do anything. I wanna see if I don't do anything, what happens if I just don't click anything. Oh. Yeah, there we go. I just clicked onto chat. That's it. But I'm glad you have it back. Yeah, tomorrow we will play games. If you have any requests, Shade, let me know. Put them in the suggestions. You have priority. Yeah. But yeah, this one we're just doing this as an opener, and then we'll do the art later. My art is not good. Shade, did you see my letter? I don't think you did because you were in the box, but I made a letter, and I didn't address you, but.
Yes. Ooh.
1 second, I can't see. I have to focus on the can.
Yes.
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 Honestly, this one's not as intimate as some of the other cans, so it's not too bad.
Yes.
This is a good opener. I'm not getting anything. I'm mad. I'm rage quitting. I'd rather not have the can open. There is no better sleep than waiting for my food to cool, then I fall asleep. Yeah. A good afternoon nap where you're just so tired and then you have food as an option is so good. I love it.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
We're on a roll here. Ooh, look at that. I'm doing really good.
Ooh. Yes. Ooh.
I'm on a roll. I got this.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes. Ooh.
We're good. Yes. Yeah. You wasted 2 packs of dino egg oatmeal. What do you mean you wasted them? I remember dino egg oatmeal. So good. Veggie broth. Okay. Fine. How do you waste it? I remember I would give you fell asleep, but how does that waste the oatmeal? You're being put in the back, so it's temporary freedom? You'll see me tomorrow? If you can, check Discord. I made a thing for you, and I really hope you see it, even if you don't get to come by tomorrow. But, have fun. Take care, Shade. I hope you're doing well. I hope to see you again soon. I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Yeah. I love being called I love my streamer. I never hear that, but it makes me feel so good. I'm like, oh, I'm so special. I've been feeling pretty forgotten about lately. So when stream happens and people just come in and say hi, oh, it's lifeblood. Especially lately, because when I came back, Crow. But I want to call you Crowberry. I might just call you CBP, the Crowberry Pie. But I cannot just call you Crow. Crowberry. I could compromise at Crowberry. But if you're like, do not call me Crowberry, I will not. But, you know, if it's just like, call me Crow. But Crowberry, I think Crowberry's so much better. Yes. I mean, it's your name. You could be like, no, I don't want to be Crowberry. And I'll be like, okay, Crow. She's veggie broth. She's veggie broth was formulated in 1844 when She's production facility broke down right before a charity ball, forcing John She's the first to think on his feet. He threw a few fresh veggies and some expired chemicals in a nearby pot, and the rest is history. It was reinstated as a modern flavor in 2013 upon John She's the Third's return. She's veggie broth might look traditional, but don't let their label fool you. They're up for new experiences and love being the loudest one at the party. They've gotten more stories than they can count, and some of them are actually interesting. If you're up for a healthy, well-traveled partner, She's veggie broth is the one for you. It's fine. I'm never serious for long, but legally you're Crow. Crowberry CBP is special. Have you ever watched the 4th season of Stranger Things? you can't say you're new. You can't be so parasocial. No. I only watched it with my abusive ex-girlfriend, and then I think I made it to the 3rd. I did not watch the newest or 4th season. I got to the part where there's the evil guy in the underground, upside down. Junior She's and Sons. I love that. With morphine. That's the extra chemicals. So that's why people like it. Effing dammy. If you want, we could watch it. Like, let me tell you, people don't use my Discord as much as, like, they could. Because, like, literally there's watch requests. So if you're like, hey, I want to watch this, we could do that. We're probably going to watch Blue Lock. But, it's just, like, sometimes I'm not... Hey, Zeptos, how goes? How am I Frenchy? I was in France. I didn't see you there. Sorry. Loves carrots, broccoli, morphine. Dislikes fruits and fruit-based products. Wait, Eddie Munson? You're half French? Nice. I realized I'm okay understanding French and not speaking it. So, let me look up Eddie Munson. Yeah, my normal voice is actually down here, but I raise it up a lot, so... Most of the time my voice is up here, and I raise it, and it's like, you know, a lot higher energy. And I'm learning to talk in my normal voice because, you know, it's a bit better. Eddie... Eddie Munson. Narration. Performs Eddie Munson's Stranger Things. Okay, I'll look on YouTube the cafeteria scene. It's the most iconic introduction. I'm watching The Tonight Show, and he performs the monologue using different accents. I don't want that. Cafeteria scene. Alrighty. His love for Dungeons and Dragons. Because I'm pretty sure, speech reimagined, TikTok, YouTube. We go on YouTube. You're 100% French. I'm so sorry. I'm 0% French. I love France. Oh, I do play D&D, but I've only played it a few times. Oh wait, you think I sound like this?
A game where you toss balls into laundry baskets.
You want something, freak?
You want something, freak? People would describe me as this. Oh, then you don't get to say French. You say Québécois or Canadien.
Force conforming.
Yeah.
That's what's killing.
I don't sound like this. I know Eddie Munson. Yeah, I saw him. I can't make the spoiler. He reads a magazine. Come to my cul-de-sac. I have no clue. France is not the best. So, I actually made this theory, okay? The theory is, that I made, is that France is a great country. He narrates and uses a voice like I do. Oh, well, I think it's good to narrate a little deeper, a little more methodical, relaxed. I do it sometimes when I'm doing the visual novels. About France. So my theory is, the number of French people, they change. So if you have a group of all French people, they are not as... The quality of the person is lower than if that same French person was just a one-on-one with you. So like smaller cities in France, a lot better. Bigger cities, not as good. If you have like a couple French friends, they will be the best friends you can have. But if you have like if they meet your other French friends, they become not as good. Worse. They become worse. Not to say French people are bad. Just like when they're together, they multiply the things that make them not as great. No, I think it's different for different like types of people. I think specifically French people. Like I just think like the number of people, like if you add one person, then it's one more person that you don't like. But if you have two, like if you have like up till about 5, if you have more than 5, then it multiplies it. No, but like with French people, it multiplies. It doesn't just like add. It's not additive. It's multiplicative. In a way that I don't think other countries are like. Germans get shocked by everything, and I love it.
What's your favorite vegetable? Mine's the aubergine.
I don't like how she makes me feel.
Ah.
Oh no, why did they make the vegetable one hot?
Ooh.
Oh no.
Mm.
Carrot filled? Oh yeah. Bet she is.
Oh. Oh. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm.
Oh no, I don't like how I like the vegetable one more. I think France is a great country.
Oh.
Just period. I think it's a great country. It's a phenomenal country. I'm having a lemonade soda. Give me 1 second. It's réservé. But yeah, so in France, I went to Toulouse just for a night, because that's where my flight was. And then I went to Nantes. I saw Les Machines de Lille. I saw Le Marais Présé, warship from Azur Lane. I went to Orléans, because my #1 woman of history is Jeanne of Arc. Jeanne d'Arc. She is my #1 historic person. And then I went to Paris, a city outside of Paris. But yeah, I hung out there and it was fun. I had tacos, French tacos. If you hear that, that's my mouse plugging and unplugging because I have a broken mouse. But I think it's great. I really like it. I liked it, I think, more than Germany. But I like the German arts more. I didn't really experience much of the French arts. I wanted to go to a French opera because the 3 types of opera are Italian, French, and then German. But, you know. #1 tourist country? Really, because I went and I took a selfie with my friends and then made sure that the Eiffel Tower was not in the photo because the Eiffel Tower is... I, particularly, do not like the Eiffel Tower. There's a phenomenon called the Paris syndrome or whatever. Basically, people see the Eiffel Tower and it's so awful. You got auto-modded for hate. Oh no, now it says Peng Thor added permitted term. I don't like the French. I don't like French. I don't like French Canadians, not I don't like French. French Canadians are just as French. Yeah, but the thing is, like... Well, it's also like the origin of Canada was literally some guy coming over and being like, hey, let's get rid of the French people and make them let's turn the French people British. And so, like, you know, if you had to be turned British, I feel like you'd be pretty mad. And I think that's why. Because, you know,
What's your favorite
they didn't want to be
vegetable?
British.
Mine's the aubergine.
And I appreciate the French Canadians and their plight.
Ah.
I don't like how this is the best one.
Ooh.
I have to focus up.
Ooh.
I can't leave her disappointed.
Mm. Mm-mm.
No!
Ooh.
Sorry, let me read your French comment later.
Ah. Mm.
I'm trying to get that carrot filled.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
I refuse to let it go to not perfect. In France, we are more into writing. Victor Hugo. I seen Hugo. Émilie Zola. Jean de La Fontaine. And yeah, I know about the French writing. But specifically French operas. Because I'm learning opera. And, you know, I love the German arts. I love the German arts, but I think I like France as a geography. Yeah, Eugène Delacroix. Yeah. La liberté guidant le peuple. Yep. They don't need to commonly racist. Be commonly I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people in Canada who don't understand the history or culture that we are built upon. And I feel like it's a shame because there's no restitute. I have to look up the word restitution because I feel like it fits here, but I don't know. Restitution. Restoration of something lost or stolen to its proper owner. Recompense for injury or loss. I use the word perfectly. Canadians. Canadians don't. I am Canadian, regardless of how much I inform myself of our misdeeds, our past, and look into partaking of the indigenous people's arts to knowledge myself. I'm literally Canadian penguin. We have almost 40k roads. Yeah, Jean de Gaulle. Yeah, Charles de Gaulle. Yeah. Général de Gaulle. Yeah. I saw so many de Gaulles. It's like the one thing I am. I'm like Canadian. If you want, we could talk in French. I'd prefer to understand French and
What's
not
your
speak
favorite
it.
vegetable? Mine's the
I think that's the
aubergine.
way I want to live, but I want to speak Spanish, so we could do that.
Ooh. Ah.
No, no, I messed up a million times.
Ooh. Mm. Ooh. 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 Ah. Oh.
We're not gonna get it. I gotta. Montreal, French people tell. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. So that's the big problem. So because the French culture and language was going to be erased in Canada, the French people in Canada have their own like laws where like it's like they prioritize French language and it's very like Anglophobic, I think is the best word for it. But it's like, you know, justified. We know you speak English, Septos, don't worry, but I don't know, English is just so much talking. The other languages are so much nicer.
What's your favorite vegetable? Mine's the aubergine.
Mine's the aubergine. Mine's the aubergine.
Oh.
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 Come, chameleon.
Ah.
See, the more autistic I am, the better I do.
Oh. Mm.
I wish I could remember more things that were Johnny Bravo.
Ah.
I like the concept of someone who is Johnny Bravo but isn't sexist. I'm not gonna get it. I have to go back to F. Oh, there we go.
Mm-mm.
Tell people to speak.
Mm.
Well, also, you don't the fact that you say indigenous and don't say like a specific language, like Cree. Like Cree's off the top of my head. That's like my go-to because I had a friend that was Cree growing up. Mama told me about girls like you. I was hoping she was right. I can't do it. My brother can do it. My brother can do a really good Johnny Bravo. But the concept I like is like a himbo, but like that isn't sexist. So like a Johnny Bravo, but that's like actually respectful towards women. I love that. Someone who's like powerful and able, but like not necessarily smart, but understanding. And that's what I strive to be. You know more about Ireland's history than French history. I mean, Ireland is full and rich with history. I have a pint of Guinness. I have a Guinness cup. I'm so happy. I will probably at the end of stream I'll probably go over that, but yeah. Yeah, Irish history is pretty good because they had a civil war where basically like families would be like fighting each other. It was like quite traumatic and stuff, but
What's your favorite vegetable?
I don't think many people
Mine's the
realize how
aubergine.
important it is. Boom, 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 boom,
Ah.
boom, boom,
Mm.
boom, 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 boom,
Oh.
boom, boom,
Oh.
boom, 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 boom,
Ah.
boom, boom,
Oh.
boom, boom.
Mm.
You like that? Hooah! Pia!
Oh.
There we go, sparkling.
Ah.
Listen to this.
Oh, yes. You're making me froth. Mm.
Alright, we have to check the... J.R. Shees and Sons was no more after veggie broth. Quebecois, yeah. And indigenous. Yeah, I get that, I get that. Everyone knows about that joke. Taro teas? She's... oh my god. I get that. It's like, you know, it's like a tongue-in-cheek kind of thing. Like, you acknowledge the history kind of thing, but, you know. Those jokes exist for a reason. It's a way to process the generational trauma. Not necessarily like a conscious, like, hey, I'm doing this because of this. But it's a thing societies tend to do as like a... I can't remember the word for it, but it's like, you know, a way to heal it. I will be back. I have to put some water in my lemonade soda. In your first year in college, when you studied English, you did an oral presentation on the troubled times in presentation that in the 60s and ended in 98. Yeah, of course, of course. Humor is a very good way to connect on an emotional level, I feel. Zeptos, I'm so sorry. On the troubled times in the presentation that in the 60s ended, I need more. So it's not the English that's the problem, even though the English is a problem. I'm missing the context. Are you talking about Ireland from the 60s to 98? Like a timeline? I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some water for my soda, because I like to water it down. Lace, bubble tea, shibari. I went to a shibari presentation at Dokumi. And fall. I think I will enjoy this one a lot. Oh, good. Oh, no. I like a taro sago, by the way. That's my go-to. I'm getting water. I'll be right back. I meow as a vocal stim. And I wish it was other animal noises too. Yeah, okay. The troubles are a conflict. Yeah, oh, it's the name of a conflict. Okay, good. That's the context I needed. Because the troubled times are like a general thing, but the troubles is, that's a specific thing. That's a lack of knowledge on my part. Thank you, Zeptos. Here, let me sit up proper. She's Taro Tees. Your brain works at half capacity. You didn't sleep today. Today, it's night for you. You can't say today. It's 2 a.m. She's. Can you ask what province? Alberta. That's the only thing you can ever know. I cosplay at Animathon. That's all you need to know. That's all you get to know. She's Taro Tees. She's Taro Tees was exclusively released in Japan in 2014 as part of a marketing campaign for momentary sensation idol Naughty Doll. Naughty Dori. A self-proclaimed lover of taro bubble tea. The highly eroticized publicity stunt attracted the attention of conservative Western audiences, who made calls to sabotage the brand's products. She's heads, however, responded by further strengthening their support of the company. Ardèche. Okay. Rest in peace. Yeah, I get that. Ontario. Oh, yeah. Ontario specifically has a lot of like, ew, the French are making us be French. No, like last night. And you're from Ardèche. I'm gonna Google that right now. I'm Googling that. Ardèche. Ardèche. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, that's so south. I want to go to Montpellier. I don't know if the Montpellier, the ship is there. Montpellier ship. Museum. Is that there? In Montpellier? Musée Fabre. Ship. The second Montpellier CL52 was laid down. No. Urgh. Anyways, Ardèche. Is it worthwhile? Is it decent? Are you happy with it? Anyways, let's get back to She's Taro Tees. She's Taro Tees' playful charms will make you blush. Every single one of their moves is profoundly erotic. They have a mysterious aura, though if you manage to get close to them, you may discover that it merely conceals their vulnerable side. They have been hurt many times before, but only because they love too intensely. Loves, lace, bubble tea, shibari, fairy lights, dislikes, Facebook, kink shaming, long movies, cold feet. Real. I love that. Your presentation was 3 pages long and you only wrote basic info, like not in sentences? Yeah, you made like, you talked, but you didn't read it. You just had information to relay. I don't know if I will love this or I will be like, eh. I love taro as a flavor though. I have some taro popsicles. Oh my god, it's in shibari. Uh-oh. This is a little too much for me. The song. I'm in gamer mode now. Yeah. I learned about this. I learned about shibari in Dokumi. There was an 18+ thing. I went in there. I bought a shirt. I sent it in one of the things. Taro teas. Are you oh my godding because of the taro teas? Sorry, my brain shut down. Yeah, there'll be cans that you're like, wow. And then there are cans you're like, okay, this is just fun. Some of them are really funny. I'm not getting it. No. I can do it really good, and I don't like it. I haven't been able to do it recently. I think my throat is a little dry. But, yeah, of course, of course. Ardèche is the greenest département of Auvergne. Rhone Alps. Okay. Use the green in that way. Yeah, we use green in that way. Like, it's a very green area. Yeah. You don't have an airport, no. You have stations. Yeah. You have to get the bus. Yeah. Oh, you don't even have a train station. Whoa. Sorry, I made it to the end. I'm like, wait. No station. Yeah. No, you don't have an airport at all. Well, that's really cool. If I ever go, I will stalk you. Alright, we have to go again, because... It's more like, are you a guest? Like, are you here to be a guest? But... Tied up gasp. Moto. Moto moto. So nice you say it twice. We're not getting this. I'm going back to F. I don't want this. A bratty gasp. Ooh. Annoyed hiss. Ooh. Ah. Masaka. You going to sleep? Oh, you're gonna do League. Nice. I got Old God Mordekaiser in the shop for 60% off. I don't have any money to buy it, and I probably won't buy it unless I'm like, I go crazy in the next couple days. I'm like, I need it. But I wasn't able to play League for a month, and I need to get back into League. So enjoy your League game and have a lovely sleep, Zapdos. I'm glad you could stop by. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, but if not, you know, take care and treat yourself well. Try and get some sleep. Make sure to get some water, you know. If you need, like, have some warm liquids will help. You know, enjoy yourself. You have all the champs? Good. Good. I don't. I have 10,000 blue essence because in November there's going to be the Blue Essence Emporium. So, I'm waiting for that. I think I'm too judgmental sometimes. Based on people's voices, I mean. And not like a voice actor or voice actress, but just like as a, like, I'm like, listening to the voice. No, I messed up. Right at the pivotal part. That's the most important part, where it gets really fast and you're at D, because then it upgrades really quickly. Yeah. So then we're not going to get it. Yeah. There we go. To play more than 10,000 hours to get them all. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. I'll do League in the Discord. I refuse to stream it. But let me tell you, the thought does hit my head a lot. And I have to tell myself, no, this is a hard line. I will never stream League of Legends. But I love it so much. I have to focus on this. I don't like playing it more than once because then I feel, I'm like, no, I hit the wrong button. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I'm not getting it. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm raging. I'm baby raging. Oh. Blue, blue, blue. Yeah, we have to do this again. I only live off of S's. I think I would like this can, but just at a specific time, you know? Because, like, it's not necessarily, like, you know, horny hours. But, like, you know, sometimes you're a little more, like, I'm mad. I'm so mad I started off bad. I'm actually furious. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't stand losing. Even in not good game. It's a phenomenal game. It's just, you know,
Yeah.
the style of game is quite perverse. I have to look up the word perverse. 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 Showing a deliberate or obstinate desire to behave in a way that is unreasonable or unacceptable, often in spite of the consequences, contrary to the accepted or expected standard of practice. Maybe? Don't say that. No, I have not. I have not. I'm locking in. I'm only canning right now. No. 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 No! I just got an A. Streamed it was Cameo, then you said, oh, I'll finish the game tomorrow. And then I went on my trip. I was going to, but then I had to help my family move because apparently my family's moving now. My house is sold. I'm living in a house that's been sold. Let me tell you, Crowberry, that's going to happen all the time. I will probably beat Cameo, and then I'll play it again because I love it so much. But this is how I live my life. I live my life being like, hey, I'll do this. And then, like, I fucking vanish. I'm sorry for swearing, but it's like I do effing vanish. Like, that's the best way to describe it. But yeah, that's quite literally. No, I don't. I don't do that. I don't do that. But yeah, I quite literally am so hopeful for the world, and then I fail every time. It's not a big deal to me. I don't care, because I give up very easily, but like, I know that this happens. I always am like, please, and then it never goes my way. Well, it does go my way, but it, you know, piles up. But you gotta admit, like, moving out of a house, having a house being sold and then going on a trip, kind of inconvenient. Cameo will probably be tomorrow, but I cannot confirm that. It's more likely going to be on Tuesday. Yes! Yeah! I'm not telling you that. You don't even know what city I'm in. I've doxed myself on stream before. I've literally had the pinpoint on my home. We'll probably do Jelly Bean, depending on what their preferences are. She's Jelly Bean. She's Jelly Bean was developed in 1983 following years of John Shees III's success on the business world. In the business world, he wanted to branch out and formulated this special limited-time flavor as a way to connect with high-ranking politicians of the time. It was pulled from shelves a few years later following a lawsuit from the popular jelly bean manufacturer. She's Jelly Bean is the strong and silent type who prefers to let their flavor do the talking. They might not have a lot to say, but they'll always show you a good time. I could dox myself if I want. You can't tell me what to do. I live on. I wish I memorized the Breaking Bad thing address. Loves existentialism, tea, plants, listening. Dislikes loud parties, chocolate, trickle-down economics. You know what? I think I like this. I can dox myself as much as I want. Just because it's a very minimal amount doesn't mean anything, but I could dox myself right now. I'm not gonna. Oh my god. As in non-verbal, like he grunts. Oh my god. I love this. You get cans like this, they're fun. I mean, I told people where I was when I was on my trip. I love this. Strong silent type literally just grunts the whole time. No. Healthy partnership between industry and political movements should be encouraged. That was horrific. That was horrific, and I love it. Loves existentialism. That's crazy. You're not gonna see me unless you go to Animathon. In my cosplay. That'd be creepy. I think about that. I think about what if you guys recognize me based on my voice, but it's like, I have people from like everywhere in the world that watch me. I think that's pretty cool. I don't think people have as many like diverse, like percentage-wise. You like this, Crowberry? This your favorite can? There we go, S. Bro, I don't like how it's accurate. A cheeky bit of pod. Cheeky bit of pod. There's always room for a cheeky bit of pod. You just don't want to be creepy, but you get interested in your streamer perspective and life story. I could do that. I cosplay. I'm gonna show you guys the cosplay. I'm still waiting for the professional photos that I got taken to be sent to me. I'll probably message them about that, but I'm waiting for that, and then I'll show you guys my cosplay, because it's it's kind of good. And this one, you can't see anything about me, and that's all I need. I'm gonna sign my poster, because they gave me a poster of it. So I have a poster, and I'm gonna sign it. So, yeah. I'm gonna sign it as Peng as well. Sorry, I had to mute. I was a little burpy. Cheeky bit of food. Alright. Cheeky bit of food. Wait a second. Does not like she's tiramisu. I have to remember she's tiramisu. I love tiramisu. They're Italian, right? Why did they not like her? It. Sorry, I always do this if they reference one of the others. I'm doing the opposites, just so you know. Have no clue what I look like, but you know what? You don't know what I look like, shrug. Yeah, but like, I think that keeping it a mystery... Wait, did I move myself out of the corner? My bad. Apologies. I think not knowing what I look like instantly makes me look more attractive than I am, regardless of if I'm ugly or attractive or whatever, because your brain just fills it in the gap and it doesn't matter. I think keeping the illusion is really good. I'm not parasocial to the point where I'm like, hey, you can't have your own flesh form, but I do not associate the flesh form with the streamer form. And it's like, you know, people say that I'm decently attractive, but I don't care. I don't want you guys to know what I look like. I want you guys to have whatever you want in your head, and I like that idea. So does not like she's tiramisu. Quite shocking. She's cheeky bit of pud. She's cheeky bit of pud with she's a surge. First and only venture to the holiday to themed wigs. He had no idea it would be a mistake. She's cheeky bit of pud ruined the 2015 holiday season when the public loved it so much they couldn't eat their holiday dinners because they drank too much She's cheeky bit of pud. It was pulled from shelves on the following January, but remains wholly popular on the back market. There's always room for a cheeky bit of pud. Likes presents, custard, brandy cream, Christmas. Dislikes any other holiday food, New Year's parties, and she's tiramisu. You take a 5 on the 1 out of 10 scale. I've been told your personality makes up for it. I've been told I'm a 6, and then people always say no. And then they say that I'm higher. They never give me a number. But I also know that I fit into the attractive, like, you know, the stereotypical attractive groups? I fit into those groups. I'm also muscular, so like, you know. Yeah, 6 is usually meaningless. I think it's meaningless because no matter what they say, they're never honest. And I think that's a real problem. Parts to anyone. I hate that. Even in my cosplays where I show a lot of skin.
You want me to cream with custard?
I think it's very personal and private, and I couldn't imagine someone else looking at my bits in that way. Like, I don't care if I'm at the doctor, I'm like, yeah, I'll pull my pants down just for you, just so you could look at it and be like, yep, healthy. But like, you know. Sorry, I gotta lock in. I let my guard down last time and I lost. No! No!
Cheeky bit of porn.
Yeah, I feel like I could never send it to someone who didn't ask. I would like genuinely, yeah, AFABs. You couldn't tell looking at you. Oh, you got non-binary build? Still use they them. Straight dudes like to do that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I get that. I had a friend who is a dude, and then they were with one of their friends that they were close with, and they're like, they kissed them, and they're like, I see you as a girl. Is that a problem? And then it is a problem. That's so messed up. So I you know, I don't know.
You want a bit of brandy?
as in like they're bringing me into the group, and I'm like, my bad, not. Yeah, it's the friendly gays. Yeah. I'll usually tell people if it's a bad thing, otherwise just assume it's good. Cheese mustard. I would 100% drink cheese mustard, and I am ashamed of it. Okay, I want to let it go, but I don't want it to say, Pengthor has allowed the term evil gays. Okay, Pengthor added permitted term evil gays. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know, there were the good ones, the good gays. There's good gays, bad gays, neutral gays. There's the whole spectrum of gays, just like there's a whole spectrum of people. Everyone. I did it. I had to. Dude, if a homophobe, dude, my community is so progressive that if a homophobe comes in, they're gonna use all these terms, but they're gonna mean it. I'm gonna check my non-permitted terms, and then I want to see how many are just because like the gays are saying stuff. Black terms or phrases. My real life name, nope. Permitted. Yeah, permitted. Yeah, okay. Always available. Oh yeah, good job. I don't know why good job is not. Ho is an active phrase for my channel. Waifu, always active for my channel. The evil gays and don't like the French. Those let me tell you, Crowberry, you're filling up. You're filling up most of the permitted terms. Be careful, they're gonna say it and they're gonna admit it. You know. We're friendly. We're friendly here. We appreciate all people. Oh, one really big thing about me I learned when I was abroad. I'm like a pacifist, but like the worst kind. Like, you know, the annoying pacifists? So you're like, come on. I'm one of those. Our gaze. The male gaze. I don't care their gender. The gays are pretty good. I hate the male gays. I love the gays. They're great. I don't care what their gender is. The male gaze as in like the looking of a man. She's mustard. She's continued to use the She's brand name through the the male gaze. The male gaze. Yeah, there you go. I'm glad you put that there. She's continued to use the She's brand name throughout the 2000s, producing various ill-fated products. She's mustard was heavily marketed to Eastern Bloc countries such as Bulgaria, Albania, and Romania. Rumors that John She's III burned down a Romanian corner shop when he saw the drink for the first time are totally unsubstantiated. She's mustard is a tart and tangy little drink that will add some much-needed spice to your life. Some people find them overpowering, but if you can handle them, you're in for one of the most exciting experiences of your life. Likes: sandwiches, sausages, hot dog buns, burgers, rope play, knife play. Dislikes: being spread too thin, bland food. She's original. Oh, because this is like she's original because She's mustard is kind of like the antithesis of. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say about these things. We'll leave that for Discord or something.
You wanna taste me, don't you?
Oh no, it's a hot femboy goth. No, it's a girl. Okay. I presumed. My bad. I don't like how this one is probably my favorite more than the vegetables. I don't like how I would also drink mustard soda.
Hell yes.
I don't like how I like this one. It's probably my favorite. Oh no, I love mustard. It's a femboy goth. Oh wait, it's a girl. Someone's talking. Wait, Crowberry, did you see what I posted in the Discord? It was in my Peng Life channel thing. I Yeah, miscellaneous Peng Life. I put the outfit that I bought from You've been vaguely. Okay. You're the most active, so, you know. I kind of just put a bunch of stuff in miscellaneous Peng Life. I have a femboy Hooters. I was going to get the himbo, but it was a tank top and I was like, "Ugh." I got the crop top, so I have that now. Let me tell you, you're one of the most active people there, and I appreciate it. I love the reactions. Yeah, I use my Discord the most, but most other people don't. We're going to do art after this. I just have to get mustard good. A Hooters outfit. The problem is I took a picture for one of my online friends and it looked good and I look good in it.
You wanna taste me, don't you?
Yes. That little can collar I like. Is that supposed to be a body harness? I don't know. I'm not really knowledgeable. I'm knowledgeable of like the general stuff and maybe like dip my toes in the water of knowing about some of the other stuff. But like I don't know some of the extreme things. But I don't know what extreme is, kind of thing. I give up. I'm a failure. Yeah. I get it. But, yeah. Lemonade soda. I get it. I think it's something most people should have. Sorry, you're they them, right, Crowberry?
Wanna taste me, don't you?
I'm just double checking because goth femboy. Oh wait, it's a girl talking about you. I don't. I'm just double checking. Let me tell you, my mom sometimes comes in my stream, and I hope she's not in the stream now or ever on when I'm playing this game. No, I missed it. I'm at a B. No. Yes, I got to an F. I can speedrun going to F. But like, yeah. Also, the
Wanna taste me,
Femboy
don't
Hooters
you?
crop top has padding pockets, so I can give myself booba. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do that. But, you know, people often don't realize what they're going to do in the future, regardless of whether it's good or bad or fits their schema. You know, I might be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then do it for a bit, but it's like I didn't like it at all. I once induced dysphoria in myself. I induced gender dysphoria in myself once. It was horrific. It was really funny because I'm like, I identify more as cisgendered, but I was just thinking about stuff for so much and in depth that I like panicked when I realized I was in my own body in the flesh. I'm like, whoa! I don't know if it was body dysphoria or just
You wanna taste
dysphoria
me, don't you?
or gender dysphoria, but it was like I was shocked that there were bits. We have to finish this and then we'll do art. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, Miss Mustard. There we go. I almost said that's a GG, as in that's a good and then I realized I don't want that on stream. Alright, there we go. We're done with the she's. Now we do some art. Art. Warning, I am bad at art. Art? They changed the art category. Why is it bad now? Wait. I have to double check this. Is the art category bad now? Or is it different? They changed it. Let me double check. Is that AI art? That's crazy. 1 second, I have to watch my streamer. I have to say hi to my streamer. I'm gonna mute my audio so you can't hear my streamer. I have to do this. You know, I I got a Tim Hortons ad. I love that. Let me unmute this because you can't hear it anymore. Yeah, you can't hear it. Okay, I'm gonna hit the lurk on their stream and then I'll leave. They're gonna say hi to me because I've known them for a while. They've shown up in my streams sometimes. Not sometimes, like really long time ago. I'm lying. They said thanks for the lurk, and I'm lying. I'm They're having audio issues. Lamau, me too. It's great audio. You can't hear it, but if you could, it was great audio. I think they're one of the channels I automatically like if I'm not streaming, you'll see their thing pop up if they're live. Anyways, we're going to paint.net. All right. New. I want to change this. We're going to go. Do you know Art Things 720? $720 by 480? I don't know. 480 seems decent. I'll put it on stream, don't worry. Normally I forget that, but I've been taking my med. I took my meds yesterday, and I feel them wearing off, but the positive benefits of it are there. Alright, here we are. It's really bright, so warning. And then we have our Hiya. We have our painting. Here we go. Bam. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna screenshot these and then we will use these emotes as our like, hey, I'm gonna do these. If you have any requests, let me know. But otherwise, it's these ones. I wanna pengify it, so we're gonna go here, Control Z, Control V, boom, boom, Control Z, Control V. We need to shift open it. No, is it Control? Is it Alt? Shift? No, it just automatically opens it and we can't keep it level. Either way, we're doing these ones. Boom. I don't like that at all. We have to Control Y that and then Control V. And so it is. Oh no, I need to zoom in. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. It should be like there. Probably like that. It's probably close enough, honestly. Oh yeah, you guys can see it. You guys are seeing it. Okay, good. So we're gonna do these ones. I really want to do. Here, I'll do it in this. Wait, we'll do it in pen color. By the way, favorite color 00716F. That's my favorite color of all time. Right here, bam. Crayon, go big. That's my favorite color of all time. I learned the hex code for it, not because I'm autistic, but because I think it's important to learn your favorite color and know what it is. So we'll probably do this one, this one, this one down here. So those are the three we're probably going to do. I'm going to fill this because I don't want it to be a black background, and then we'll do boom, boom. I want this. This is what I like. Oh, don't fill it. So this one, boom, boom. So we're doing these three, okay? These are the three we're doing. All right. I don't know how to do this. So we're going to give ourselves a little block. We're going to erase a block. So then we have a block. This is, I don't know how big of a block it is. It's not big enough. We'll go, that's too big. It's a little too small. Boom, 86. I think we'll go 72 because that was my number in sports. I don't care if it's, no, it's way too small, way too small. We'll go 80. Oh, 80 is perfect. Yeah, 80 is great. Okay, good. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do that 3 times because I want to make 3 different versions just because I'm bad at art. So you know. So we go boom, 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 boom. So then we go here. We'll go boom, boom, boom. All right, all right, all right. So first, we're gonna do this one last because I care about it the most. Wait, we have hearts, don't we? No, I like doing my own hearts. I like doing my own hearts. We need a color palette. How do we do that? I know by pen colors. I know by pen colors I have those on a thing somewhere. I gotta think. How are we gonna do this? We're probably not gonna do this one. Probably not gonna do that one. Probably not gonna do that one. We will probably do this one. Check. We'll probably do this one. Check. And we gotta do this one because it's classy. But these are the 3 we need. So we'll do these 3 and then those 3. So we need penguin fins. I don't know. I don't want a black penguin. Let me look at my reference sheet. My reference sheet is literally the blue penguin, just so you know. I have a mod stuff where I put all my images and there's like my ID and stuff in there. So, and then I have my model. And then I have my alert stuff. So if I get rated or a follower follows, I get those. Thank you for belly sliding into the penguin pack. So, it's literally just a blue penguin. But it's massive, so I'm not gonna pull that up. I think we just, no, I need to have it there. Let's go to my files. We'll go to my files. We'll pull up something. Something? No, it's something. 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 Why do I say a P in something? That's crazy. Ooh, I know. We'll do yeah, we'll do Femthror. My goat. Um Copy. Boom. You had to restart your whole phone to get the stream to play? Womp womp. Anyways, we're doing these 3. We're doing this one, that one, and this one, and we're pulling up Femthror. I had a friend, and it's E-Mango. I tried to talk to them. They don't talk anymore, but they made this for me, and I treasure it wholeheartedly. This is like one of the best things anyone's ever given me, is Femthror. So that goes right there. For my oh ha ha ha. She'll be like, oh ha ha ha. I'm really good at photo editing, but I'm not good. One second. I think I made this too small. Boom. We're going to fill this up again with my favorite color. Give you some ideas you can draw. You want me to give you ideas to draw? Well, put this here. Shrink this. Right now, I gotta get ideas to draw, so maybe later? Like, I could give you a bunch of ideas. Like, give me a genre of things. Or fan art for me? Aww. Aww. That's adorable. Not in a condescending way. I realized it sounded kind of condescending. I did not mean it as that. Shade did see it. Shade saw the birthday card I made. I'm happy. You'll drop your art in Disky. Yeah, it's the art den. So like you could just put it in there. Let me look, cause like some people are really good at art. I remember when I made that. That's my character sheet. That's crazy, crazy. Oh my god, I give myself such big thighs too. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I love looking at the art. I scroll through my own Discord all the time. I love it. Anyways, if you need any suggestions, I'll need a genre of suggestion, but otherwise, you know, whatever. So let me close this, open this. So we're gonna go with this. So what I'm probably gonna do. No, that's not what I want. I want to go here, here, and then I want to go freeform. We go here, 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 and we're going to bring this up here. We're going to flip it. flip vertical, flip horizontal. No, I think flip horizontal again. And then how do we rotate this? Rotate. Not 90 degrees. Fine, 90 degrees. No, stop. No, we need, I think, Control Z, that. Oop, Control Y, that. And then we go here. We're going to do this with the freeform. You don't see it? Yeah, you have to go to the roles. You have to go to roles and pick your roles so then you can do it. So you click do art and then you get do art. And then you do art. Do art. Do up, do up. That's why you don't have access to the gamer zone. You don't have access to the watch along or the memes. You have to read the rules and then react to the rules accordingly. I gave it a little tricky. And then you have access to it. So I've been actually in the Discord on the watch-alongs and the gamer zones. You just have to read the rules. Silly. Go here, boom, 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 boom. Flip this horizontal, boom. And then we put this hand here, like this, here, boom. We're going to flip vertical, flip horizontal. Boom. Like this. Boom. We have a new hand. We're going to use this now. Boom. This is how I made the penguin in the first spot, by the way. Whoops. I need to Control Z that. I messed up. Messed up again. The two messed up. No! You'll read and come back. Your Twitch not playing. Womp womp. I appreciate people reading. Boom. We rotate this 90 degrees. Other way. So we 180. Here. No. I don't know how to rotate a little bit. I want to rotate just a teensy bit. We can only rotate big and flip big. Maybe if we rotate like this, rotate horizontal, and then if we could angle this at 45, that's what I want right now. Like how do we rotate? Invert, crop, visible layers, cut, copy, like That's okay. You don't need to see what I'm doing. But if I could do this, I would rotate it 45 degrees, but I don't know how to do that. What's generative erase? Am I using AI? No, no, everyone's gonna hate me. It's doing nothing. I can't do anything now. Oh no, what did I do? I'm becoming evil. No, it's not load. It's frozen. What the hell is that? Oh, I don't like whatever that was. And that's why we don't like AI art. You do read rules, you just try to use common sense. Yeah, of course, of course. I just put it in there so then you can access the rest of the server. And then like that's why I have like the Peng pit accessible. I think. Yeah. I think the Peng pit is accessible to. Oh no, you read the rules. You read the rules. Now you have to read the roles. I think. I don't know how it works, man. I'm distorted. I'll just click your thing and give it to you, okay? No, I won't. I won't do that. You have to learn. Wait. Did you not? You unreacted? Oh, you unreacted. Womp womp. It took away your thing. Womp womp. Really are. Just panicking. I think if we do this, and then we move this here, we flip this vertical, and then we rotate this 90 degrees to the right. Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, there we go. This is perfect. Perfect. Wait, we have to rotate this back maybe? Maybe flip horizontal, then rotate. Flip horizontal. No, it has to be this way because otherwise it's the wrong hand. Yeah. Maybe flip vertical and then rotate. And then rotate again. I think we're just getting to the same spot. Yeah. We're the same spot here. But if we just go like this, and we go, ah ha ha. We cover this one here. What's going on? You can't get your access back? Oh, because you got the rat roll. My bad. I made it so if you mess up, you get the rat roll, and then I can see you're a rat. Here, I'll just give it to you. You're having too much trouble. I have to. There you go. You're an artist. Do you want to have community nights? You want to join the like when we watch things or when we, hang out? Do you want to play games? You a gamer? We do Discord game. You can also do boy kisser, girl kisser, or gotcha addict. Those are the free ones that I can give, but the other ones are important. Anyways, I gave you the artist role. So then we go like this. We go like, whoops. We go like this. This. Then we rotate it 90. We rotate it 90. We go like this. Connect it there. Then we bring this shoulder out to connect it there. Boom. We rotate 90. That was wrong 90, so we would go 180. And we flip it vertical. Boom. Goes right here. It's too black and white, I can't see anything. Anyways, that's what we want. We want to make this. Okay, we go, ah ha ha ha. And like the eyebrows and stuff go back. You should have access. Do you have access now, Crowberry? I dropped my mouse. You should be able to click it and get your rolls. You didn't, but I just gave you the artist role. Because, you have access, you're reading. So yeah, we have to draw this, and then we have to draw the eyes like this face, where it's like, ah ha ha ha. And we have to give her drills. I love drills.
Take her face.
And then we need eyes like that, so we're gonna go like this. This is what we need. This is generally what we need. We want this. And then we give her drills. We give her drills and make them brown. We need that. This is what we're trying to get for this one. Wait, for down here. So we will square rectangle select. Boom. Boom. Wait, let me redo that. Should be boom. 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 Fill with this, this, this. Boom. Wait, no, we didn't want that. We want erase. Boom. 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 And then we fill this. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Alright, so this is what we're trying to make. And I'm bad at art, just so you guys know. If you couldn't tell, scuffed art. Yap and art. Yap and art. I'm just gonna call it Proud Chat supports baby streamers art. You know what? If we call it art, it sounds like good. We need drawings. There we go. There we go. I'm good with this. We need to capitalize chat. Boom. And I like to capitalize all the letters because it makes it stand out a bit more. There we go. Boom. I'm just a little baby. I don't think the world will ever not be just a little baby, you know? So we need happy eyebrows. How do we do this? We draw the face first, then we draw over with the hair. Then we draw the penguin hat. We need the penguin hat. That's Peng. Then we need the hand like this. Ah, ah, ah. And then yeah, I think that's all we can do really. But oops. Wrong one. I am gonna just do this though. Where is it? Oh yeah, I went to suggestions. Then I went here. I screenshotted this, so we'll just there. We'll Windows Shift S. Oops. No, I need this. Windows Shift S. Boom. 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 This is what we need. We need this. So what do we do? What do we do first? We need face. Make the face blob. Boop. Face blob. Boom. Too big. Too big. Too small. Perfect size. So that is right there. And it's a little bigger there, so we'll go here. It's a little further back, like this. Yeah. Boom. Should be like that. Good. This is generally what we have. I'm a little more red, so I might like actually go to the color thing, add a bit more, increase the red to probably 250. 50. And then turn this down to 1.8. This down to 6.6. And we'll keep doing that until we get one that's, you know, 0.8, 1.98, 1.46. It's getting a little orangey. Let's check this. No, that's a little too orangey. We don't want orange, so we have to get rid of more red. 8.8. Oh, because we have to get, yeah, it's 2.6. Boom. We need a little more pink as opposed to red. I don't know how to do that. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna eyedropper it, honestly. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that head shape, and we'll draw over it. Boom. And then we have our widow fingers. We have our widow finger. We need to use a different brush. We need a calligraphy brush. Yeah. Perfect. For our little tendrils. Wait, I can actually just do this. The whole time. Beautiful. So then boom. And then it'll be we need to rotate that. How do we rotate the brush? How do we rotate? I don't want it to be this way. I want it to be the other way. I don't know what any of these letters mean. We can play with the layers. I don't do that. So wait, we need the I think it's gray because it's not necessarily black. Yeah, it's off black. And then we go here. This is what I do when I'm doing whenever I draw art, this is what I do. So we do extra black because we will take it away. Boom. Then from here, we go down, down. Oh wait, I forgot that this isn't just, so we go here. Whoops. Wait, if I just go here. Nope. To read and try. Sorry, not sorry. Trying to read and follow the rules. Art, 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 art. Art den. You put your art here. Yay. Oh, yeah. Very Canadian art. Oh, wait. I have an ulu knife. I have an Albertan ulu. You played your childhood game, shared your experience. Yeah, I made an Albertan ulu knife. So it's basically like it's basically takes the ulu knife and it has like a hole in the blade because it's able to be used as a traditional ulu knife. But the thing is it's called an Albertan ulu because it's basically, you know, an Americanization of the traditional ulu because the ulu was a multi-tool basically that is, you know, a curved blade and it's like a push blade, but it's used for like skinning and like cutting and like all these different things. But the one I made, can you use an ulu in a fight? No, because it's not a push dagger. If you're thinking about a push dagger, the qualities in it are different. You could technically, as in like, you know, you can use anything as a weapon, technically, right? But should you? Oh, can you? Yes, you can. You can. Should you? No. Sorry, I didn't read it right. We will change the outfit maybe. I want. What color should we do? A purple regal dress. Look up push daggers. Literally look up push daggers. Push dagger monk. If you look up push dagger monk, yeah, just go push daggers. Because a push dagger is basically an ulu, so you can combine, you know, ulus with a push dagger. But the main thing is that it's not a cutting thing, it's not a slicing weapon, it's a piercing weapon and then a slashing weapon. Not a slicing weapon. A slicing weapon, you know, is not going to be as good. Yeah, we'll do this instead. And then we can just fill this in. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, we don't want to do that because boom. You want to slice, not kill. Maim as a to kill. Um, yeah, I get it. I get it. I bow staff. Taught myself bow staffing technically. I'm doing this to make it look more bundled. Wait, I just need a purple anime dress. I'll look that up. Purple anime dress. Purple anime dress. Fancy. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah. We want this. We want this. We want a cute teen women Lolita princess dress, kawaii bow, decor apron, maid outfit, fancy anime party cosplay. Yeah, we're getting this one. Boom. Copy image. Boom, boom, boom. This is how I get inspiration. So we're going. Whoa, too big. That's what we want. Boom. Oops. Control V. Boom. And boom, boom. Then you wouldn't want a slashing weapon really, because then you're just like maiming and you know. Sorry. Red is very Canadian. Yeah, it's a Canadian nephew. Yeah. Tai Chi. Yeah, yeah, okay. I don't think a push dagger as an ulu, that is not a good choice. Like an ulu would be good to like dismantle your opponent in combat, but not necessarily, you know. Sorry, every time I click off, it unselects it, so I have to do this. Boom. 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 And then we select this. I know it's low quality. It's because we've made it really small. Wait. What if we just do this? And then how do we resize? To 20%? Boom. Boom. Row flip horizontal. Boom. Boom. Then we're going to do the loop thing to change the hand. Boom. We don't really need the hand because we have our own hand. Then we rotate this 90 degrees. If only we could rotate it 45 degrees. Here, rotate it to the right 90 degrees. Yeah, I think we have to go like, ah ha ha ha. So maybe we're gonna keep doing this, aren't we? Boom, 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 resize. Let's go 15, honestly. Then, boom. Put this hand on that side. Resize to 20. Wait, we have to go to... I have to do math now. It was 15%, so we want 25% growth, so we will go 125 to get to 20%. There we go. Flip horizontal. No, we do not do that. Don't do that. But then we go here. Boom. We go here. Sorry, I'll read chat now. Aww, that's effing metal. What is effing metal? Sorry, I've been too focused. What's metal as hell? Oh, dismantling your opponent. Yeah, it's just very violent. 90. Then flip horizontal. We want it here. Okay, we need it. Whoops. If we rotate 180. Boom. 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 Horizontal. Nope. Flip vertical. Boom. Flip horizontal. Flip vertical. Wait, flip it 180. Boom. Then we flip it horizontal again. Just for good measure. Just for good measure, we're flipping it horizontal again. Boom. And then we're rotating it 90 degrees to the right. Boom. So you want it like this. So it's like, because you cover your face, right? So you're going like here. We're making this bigger. Boom. And then like bang, because it comes up like this. Then we have showing the palm. We don't show the palm, but we can do this. Boom. Boom. It's way too big. Wait, why do I do that all the time? I can just do this, then resize. Resize to what? 80? And we'll just move it over. Boom. We will resize it again. 80 again. There we go. I think that's, yeah, that's good. And then we will... If we had different layers, this wouldn't be a problem. I get it. So then we go here. I don't like how it covers the whole chest. I think we need to adjust that. We're going to do this. Boom. I'm going to put this resize to 15. Boom. We're going to put this here so we know about it. Boom. Boom. Flip horizontal. Boom. Look at that. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. So we know about this. Boom. Right here. Bam. This is the horror I live with when you don't know how to do art. This is how you do. Using Ulu as a weapon. Yeah. Yeah. But it's also like very difficult because you need to have a lot more knowledge than just fighting knowledge. You need to know like armor and weapon knowledge, which of course, like, you know, if you're gonna go with like the traditional like word of mouth teaching stories and telling people like, hey, this is what you do in this is what you do in that, it fits. I think it's just personal preference. And then we need the light eyebrows. Whoa. We need boom, boom, boom. Wait. Thicker. Oh no, I know what I'm going to be doing right now. And then ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. I was worried it would look bad. You have a few story ideas. That's what you're saying. The story is writing itself in your head. Yeah. Yeah. So then you do this, but I can't do that because I put that there and I don't have layers. I'm not an ogre. Then it's like, ooh, and then I need a darker one for the tongue. So then I personally prefer a darker for the tongue as opposed to a lighter for the tongue. And then we make this like that, and we go, whoa. And then we wrap it around. Boom. Dude, it looks not. Ah ha ha ha. We gotta make it like this. That looks bad. You know what? Heck with this. I'm stealing her mouth. Control Y. Shows that. There we go. I'm stealing her mouth. Rotate it 90 degree other way. 180 now. We have to rotate it another 90. Now we're back to where we started. But we're going to stretch it out like this. Stretch it like bam. Boom. Then for the hair, we want drills like this, but we want to recolor them. You have a few story ideas. Nice. So yeah, we want this, and we want this. So this is good. We need the bangs. I think the bangs are important. So, classic Peng hair. Wait, we eyedrop this. We eyedropper this. Boom. I want the lighter colors actually. Boom. Wait, let me go here. Boom. Smiley face. Alright, we're going here. I'm going wispy hair. Because we need like bow, 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 bow. This is my testing, by the way. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. That's actually not that bad. Alright, alright, alright. Boom. No, my hair's flowy, so it's more like this. This. Then you fill that in, kind of thing. Here. 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 Strand goes in front. Close off this. We have it flow over here. Then we flow it over here. Bang. 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 Because her hair is very jagged. We need flowy hair. So we go like bang. 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 And yeah, it looks bald. Just ignore that. Okay, we fill that in. Boom. 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 No! Don't be Justin Trudeau! It's a little Canadian joke for you guys. This looks alright. We need to have it more full. Like here, here. It also doesn't have texture because it's one color. But I think we'll do good with this, and then we'll color in with this. So right now it's boy hair. Boy hair to the max. I like this wave though. That wave looks like a flag. Oh. Boom. 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 Nope. Not a lollipop. And then we need bows. We'll put a penguin hat. We need our penguin hat. We need our penguin. Also, this penguin has a black eye. The joke was that it's a real penguin and I wear it on my head and I beat it. And I know that's not a very funny joke when you say it like that. But mind you, I didn't make this, right? Someone who I barely knew made this for me, and then they did that kind of thing. I like the fact that it makes a little heart in the chest. I know that's not quite intentional, but I like it like that. Bam. Boom. And then we have our hair go cascade down there. I want the heart motif to be a little more obvious, so we will, in fact, do this. Wait, I'm not even in crayon mode. Boom, crayon mode. And then I'll do the hair here. So it goes into, whoops, so it goes into that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, we have music. Is there music I can use? I have no clue. I will make my own music. I'm not even looking at chat. Should I? Yeah, it's bedtime. It's bedtime. Have a good night, Crowberry. I will finish these 3 and then I will end stream. I know I said I'd probably do something else, but I'm streaming tomorrow, so. I need to learn how to do texture in hair. Because I'm all self-taught. I'm not sure if you can tell because it's so good, but. So this is what we're doing right now. This is what we have. And I will probably have yourself a lovely night, by the way, Crowberry. Boom, perfect. Boom, here. And then, how does the hair go there? Because it's just flows, right? It flows down. So we have to go flow down. flow out, flow down, flow out, and then we connect it. So it's not just one strand, it's a whole hair amount. Boom. Boom, 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 because hair intersects, right? So boom, boom. And then we outline this with dark brown. Oh, I can't zoom in more, dang. Boom, boom. We extend the penguin. Boom. Then with darker brown. Boom, boom. Yeah, very, very dark brown. There we go. Boom. I'll put that there. Just for now. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have glare on my glasses. I can't see the art that I'm creating. Give me 1 second. I say give me 1 second like I'm leaving. I'm literally just can't see the screen right now. And maybe that's a form of leaving, isn't it? Anywho. Yeah, that's so much better. I have to bring my face close. So. Boom. And we actually want this part to be lighter, right? Here, here, there. Boom. Boom. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We might turn, actually. Boom. This is all different colors, oops. So we can't fill it in. I'm filling it in with the wrong color. Yeah, totally did. Boom. 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 And then we add some waves to it. That's not a wave. Nope. Boom. Follow that up. Follow here. And then we'll do some stripes in the hair to give it kind of like a bow aesthetic. Look a bow hair. Anime bow shaped hair. They don't have any of that. Anime bang braid, maybe. Because I think anime bang braid might be it, but no, they just have the front bit. Oh, no, it is a style. They braid it on the front. It's just a ponytail on the front from the one lady.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Copy image. Boom. That's down. Wow, Peng. You really have outdone yourself with this art. resize to 30. Boom. Boom. It's like this. And we want this texture for it, so we're going to steal this, actually. And when I say steal, I mean take this and then just right here and then transmogrify it. Boom. Boom. This is the kind of texture we're going to want on this. So we'll probably put it like this and then erase it as we see fit on a different layer. But for this, I'll just put this, make it small. Whoa, don't do that. Whatever we did, that was not what we wanted to do. This is how lazy I am. I don't even... Sorry, 1 second. No! Resize. 30. Boom. Boom. Move her here. Move over a bit more. Go to freeform. Go here. Follow the outside. That goes great there, but we will resize it. Resize it to 20 of that. Whoa, too small. Nope. We want more braid on it. Boom. We just need this texture. Boom, like this. Resize it again to 50. Boom. Boom. It's actually pretty good. We just need to invert color. Oh my god, that's perfect. Boom. Boom. And then because she's facing this way, I think it is this way as well. No, it is this. It's the other way. But I think we flip vertical and then rotate 180. No, because that's the same as flipping horizontal. I'm so foolish. Boom. Oh my god. We just need to make it the right colors now. Oops. We're going to here. No! I got rid of it. It was so good. We'll go here. And I think it was right here where we go like this. Here. Here. Boom. Squish it down. Resize it to 50. Invert. Color. Bring it up. Here. Boom. Resize it again. We'll go 150. Perfect. Stretch it out. Bring it up. Boom, like this. Down and over. Right there. Shorten it like this. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. We have a hair texture. Now we need to make the dark dark and the light light. So we go here. Whoops. And so it's simple. So it's only 2 colors. It's not going to be multi-layered. I'm just going to go, if it's light, I make it light. If it's dark, I make it dark. And it should at least give Boom. Sorry, I'm really focused on this. I'm really hoping it comes together because if it looks bad, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm bad. But I'm trying my hardest. And that's all that you can ask for. You can ask for a lot more. Don't let people lie to you like that. You can always ask for more. I don't think people should be punished for asking for more. Because, you know, what if you're taking less? I mean, it's really good for a hair texture. It's really good for hair texture. I think it's missing, you know, the other stuff, but I think it's good. Better than, you know, what I'd do without. Should have made this bigger, but I wish I could zoom in more. That one you only need the one. Boom, boom, boom. I'm pretty good at this. I'm shocked at how good I am at this. Okay, there we go. Boom. Thing is, we don't need it to connect because, you know, hair doesn't always connect. It dances. It's free. Boom. But we do need. Boom. Boom. It does need to go bulge out more, so we do need to give it less dark. See? Makes it look fuller. And then we put this here, here. And then we put this there. We eyedropper this. Draw with that right there. Bang. Then we put that there, there. Because I want to have my own things, right? That's the main reason I decided to do this. You know what? Fine. Hair doesn't have to be perfect. My hair doesn't have to be perfect. Look at the texture we're adding to this. I love it. No, we want this one there. We don't want that there. We want it like this. Boom. Boom. Control Z, Z. Boom. Wrong color. Boom. Oh my goodness, it's actually, I'm feeling proud of this. And this is a monstrosity. I love it. This is my monstrosity, that's the point. And what's our background color? Should we go stars? No, I don't want stars. Um, Perfect. Then we go here. We go here. We go here. Give it a bit more texture. And boom. Boom. Ah ha ha ha. Alright, now we box this and steal it. We could actually give it, I think, a sky. No, we want what complements purple? Or a lavender? I don't know. Whoops. We're gonna do this because that's what happened with the other one. The original. That's the light blue. Wait, let me actually take that light blue. Because that's like her color. Making sure I don't accidentally do the wrong one. Boop. Boop. Yes, I'm filling in individual squares, but it's the same as painting them anyways. Boom. And then we'll put probably like something there, but this is our preliminary. Invert selection. And then I can grab this, go here. Whoa. Invert selection again. I don't know what that's doing, but we're going here. We have this. Bam. Boom. That's our emote so far. Whoops. So there we go. That's our emote. It's taken out of this. So now we put this here. Boom, boom. I don't like this. I want it like this. And then with the eraser at 82, I think. It's 83, 84. Yeah, 84. Okay, boom. This is the emote we have. So now we have to make it nice. I don't know how to do that, so we'll leave it at that for now. And there's an ice cream thing outside my house. With this one, I think we can do just we put her in the copy, minimize, because I'm probably gonna use it again. Then we paste this, we do this, we do this, boom. Put her down here for this one. We'll resize her to 85, because that's the size we want. That's size enough. She could do this, and then we fill this in. Give me one second. All right, there we go. Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. We have that. Now we're gonna mutilate this one too. We're doing, whoops, going out here. Love you, Mom. I love my mom. I don't need to mute for that. I'd let the whole world know I love my mom. Hey. I don't like that. Flip vertical. Whoa, what are you doing? Rotate. Flip horizontal. I wish I could rotate it the way my head does. Because I think it's more like... Hi. I think it's just the hand, actually. So I can... undo that. Because I just need the poof to line up, and then I have the hand. Boop. Whoa, don't do that. Boom. Moving this, rotating this. I have to flip it because it's the wrong hand. Now it's the right hand. And now we rotate it at 90 degrees to the right. Boom, hi. Hi. Now we get rid of this hand. So, do you know what we do? We swap hands now. Oops, I messed up. We'll start here, go around here. Boom. Boom. As long as we stick within the white, I feel like it's alright. Boom. We move this out of the way. Perfect. Now we rotate this 90 degrees. We flip this horizontal. We rotate it another, whoops, 180 now. Boom. Boom. I don't like that. We're flipping horizontal, and we're rotating it 90 degrees again. Boom. I have to think. No, this is not how a hand looks. She'd have her palm up in this phone one. So we do have to flip vertical and then 180. If I'm like this, and I'm like this, and you see it, yeah, the hand's right. The hand's correct now, because we flipped it once. Okay, and then we rotate one more time to the left. Boom. And then she's pointing down. Good. Boom. Then, boom. Boom. Too big. Too small. Boom. Then we do this. Bigger. Boom. Boom. That doesn't look. Her arm looks broken. That's because there's a bend here, so then it doesn't look right. So we're gonna do what we've been doing. Here, boom, boom. Wait, we don't need that. We can just do boom, boom, because we can just connect it to the hair. And then we flip this horizontal and then rotate rotate it 90 degrees, and then we rotate it 180 degrees. No. Then we flip it vertical, and then we rotate it another 180 degrees, put it back exactly how it was. And then we rotate it 180 degrees, and then we go boom. So as that lines up, I'm okay if boom, 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 and then we put this there, boom. Rotate 180, 180, 180, 90. Boom. We could just put it right here. And then undo everything we did, yeah. That's probably best. Boom. And we rotate left 1. Boom. Boom. Boom here, and we make it smaller by 95. By 5%. I wish I could erase within this, because that would make it so much easier. If there's a little bit, it's fine, but too much hand and it gets a hassle. Boom, rotate left by 190. Boom. Boom, like this. Resize 95 because we undid that. Boom. Think. Boom, but we have to put the hair in front. Or we could just go like this, but I want the hand here. Could put the hand on the hip. No, I like it right here. Boom, not too bad. We just have to smooth over the new color. Boom. Smooth that over. Boom. Then we erase. Too big. Boom. Boom. And then boom. And we just go boom. Boom. Set. Because that is not what we want. We want it like this. Boom. Boom. Hi. There we go. This works all right. And then we just need to insert hair. We get our hair models. We get our dark and we get our light. Boom. This is so much work for very little payoff, but boom. 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 She has hair loopies. Boom. 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 Don't disturb the hair loopy. Boom. Boom. I think this is wrong. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's why. Boom. Yeah, that looks so much easier to fake. Rawr, 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 rawr. Boom. Boom. One a bit out like this, and then add a couple more out here. Boom. I like the little bit of sharpness to the hair. Boom. I think I did a little too much. I think if I go here, fill this in, I think it's fine. Yeah. I like the hair sticky outs. Hi. And then we take her hand. We take her open hand. I think that's good. Okay, I need an open hand anime girl. So anime girl wave. Anime girl wave. Anime girl wave. Hi. Hi. Ooh, soft girl. Brilliant. Copy image. We're doing that one. Boom. I saw it. I instantly clicked it. Boom. 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 So here we go. Boom. Yeah, you know it. 60. Boop. Too big. 60 again. 60. Boop. Brilliant. Atlas Brill. Get rid of the background there. Wow. This is actually really good. I like keeping the hearts. We want to keep the hearts. However, I do want to take her hand. Wait, I should probably do this. Go by 40. Boom. Then take it from here and then do the transformation. Cool, that little bro. Whoops. All right here. Taking her arm. That's mine now. Boom. You just have to darken it. But it's actually really good. Just have to... Brah, big hand. No, no. Need it here, and then I don't know how to do it, but I don't know. What happens if we keep clicking this? Nothing. But you see what I mean? Boom. That's pretty good. I like it. I like it. It is very bright. Don't know how to boop, boop, and boop, and boop. Oops, wrong one. Boop. There we go. And then we just have to go through and then color the darks as darks and brights as brights. Honestly, hair lines up pretty good. Boom, boom, wah. There we go. Nice and smooth. Boom, boom. Straight across. Boom. Battery saver's on because I unplugged my computer by accident. Stream's gonna die because I'm a moron. I'm not a moron. I just like using very over the top language when talking about myself. Here we go. We're charged. We're good. Boom. Then we have to make this a bit smaller because we're going here. And then there actually is a black line across here. Boom, boom. It's not going to be nearly as good because we're getting rid of a lot of color, but it will be decent for my level. Like I'm holding my breath right now. Boom. Crease there. Crease there. Crease there. Boom. Boom. Uh we don't have to talk about that. In fact, I can't get it out of my head, honestly. I don't like this. Wait, can I just do this, please? Actually, it's not too bad. I wish I could turn down the selectivity of this. I know there's a way to, but I'm not a person who knows. Boom. 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 Whoop. There we go. Boom. Good art. It's gonna look really simple, and I will. Oh. Boom. And then I actually want to connect this here, and then put this. Nope. I think maybe like control this down, stop this. Boom, boom. Wrong one. Oops. Doing light here. Boop. Bang. Skitty bow bow. I know it's very basic, but you know. Live and let die. Actually, we could do this though. Cause shadow. You're gonna hear that all the time, I'm sorry. Boom. 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 And then if we had 3 colors that'd be good, but we don't, so. And then also this shape is not normal, so we'll go like this for the hand. Boom. It's not too bad. Then we just need to change the color to this. So, you know what we're gonna do. Flip horizontal, flip vertical. Boom. Then we have the palm. Palms are... Stop. I just want the mouse to not yell at me. That's all I want. Boom down there. Boom up there. Palms are lighter, so there's shadow here though. I have little kitten paws. And then, you know what? Heck with it. That's so I can see all this stuff. Ooh. It scares me every time and I don't like it. Wait, can I just do this? It's not too bad. We will have to lighten this though. Turn down the red on that, so we'll go 35. Okay. I like that. And then stop, Mr. Mouse. Hi. Hi there. Hello. I'm saying hi to myself right now. In case that wasn't clear. Boom. Probably shouldn't have put the fingers so close, but I think we'll know. Famous last words. I don't think we need to do that. I think we're good. Oops, I made the finger fat. Boom, 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 boom. I'm seeing the lines and dots. Oops. I missaw the lines and dots. Boom. Boom! Now we just... Ah! Oops. We just... Boom. Boom. Stop, Mr. Mouse. Boom. It's gonna keep doing that. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't have another mouse. And if I knew how to make it so it wouldn't yell at me when it disconnects, I would do that. Oops. Oops. Boop. Alright, that's... And then we make this, not red. Boom. We make it sky colored. Oh, I forgot about that. Anyways, we make this sky colored. Then we rectangle it. Get it here. Boom. Control X. Then Control Z, 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 Z. Boom. Control V. Boom. Resize to what do you think? 84. Resize to 75% of it. Resize to 60. Too small. Resize to 125. Boom. I wish we could fix the hand. We can. I just have to like not be lazy for once. It's like, but like I love being lazy. This is hard. I'm focusing so hard. Honestly, I don't know how art people do it. So then we fill this, 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 and this. And now, what color do we want it? We could just make it transparent, honestly. We could also do it sky blue. Sky blue is a great default. It's not for the hands. We want something darker. Maybe the purple would be good. Yeah, I like that. I think that's gonna be the best we have. All right. All right, this is how close it is to that. So we'll move this one over a bit because it's not. It's more authentic though. I think this is more authentic. We'll have to redraw this one anyways. Boom. So there's our 1, there's our 2, and then we have this one. This one is going to be tricky. We're going to have to actually pull the file. So I'm going to pull the file of that one, the tiny little emote I got. Boom. To my streamer zone. Stream PNGs. And then I have a copy of it just in case. Nope, that's not where it is. OBS. Tools. Streamer memes. Streamer. Nope. Streamer PNG. I already opened that one. Nope. Emotes. It's its own thing. Nice. And then we will grab this one. Copy. We go here. Then we go over here and we paste. Boom. Boom. We need this. So it's simpler colors. So I think we can do this. Because we have the dark. I don't know. We will put the penguin on there. We will do that for sure. It's actually hard to think. It burns me out so much. I love this and I want that. We've done a lot. We've done a lot. We're saving. Save as. Save. And we will put this as stream. We'll go Peng Emotes. Because it's not stream emotes. It's not Discord emotes. It's just Peng Emotes. Boom. We're done. We're done. Like fully done. That is actually mind numbing. It's so hard to do art. Holy moly. Wow. That was tough. Streaming for almost 3 hours. How long was the art? The art was tough. Very hard. Very difficult, but yeah, I will be around tomorrow, so I'll see you guys there. If not, then probably on Tuesday. I will try and sort out the me playing Xbox games. But otherwise, we're feeling pretty good, so I'll probably take a nap, hang out in the Discord a bit later, or maybe, just see you guys tomorrow. Well, thank you for hanging out, and I really appreciate everyone who dropped by. Some people stayed around, some people had to leave. I'm happy to see you guys. I think about you guys. I'm like, what if What if you guys never show up? And what if it's like not an intentional thing? And I think I try to think that you guys care. Try to be charitable. Even though it's a little self-centered that you guys think you guys care about me, but you know, I just like to think that people would take care in the things they do or the time they had spent. I'm a hypocrite. I've done things that I do not feel that way about. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.